today's demonstration, what I wanted to do was kind of, it's that time of year where tomatoes are starting to come in really tasty right now, especially now toward the end of the season. So I have a couple applications for tomatoes. We're going to do fried green tomatoes. They're clearly not very sweet yet. They are very, very firm. They're hard, as a matter of fact, and you know, great for frying, to be perfectly honest. You can use, you know, the whole tomato. I like to core the center out. I wouldn't recommend this knife at home, but you know, you can get a tomato core or just a little small paring knife. Cut out your center, or a core rather. And I was down here at the market on Wednesday morning, and I noticed that there were a couple of purveyors that did have the green tomatoes. If you'd like to try this, I'm sure you could find them here. Now, about a quarter to a half-inch thick, we want the slices. And what we do at the restaurant, we do have this on the menu right now, fried green tomatoes. We kind of serve it with a little bit of greens, sort of a salad. But it's recommended to soak the tomato slices in buttermilk. They say at least about a half hour before you are ready to cook them. We let them go overnight. The buttermilk, its purpose, probably most importantly, is it really helps the flour adhere to the tomato. It is also thought that it helps tenderize the tomato, because these are relatively tough still. But standard breading procedure, which requires 3 components. Most often, flour, egg wash, and breadcrumbs. But fried green tomatoes in the South are traditionally done with cornmeal instead of breadcrumbs, which is what I'm planning on doing. So, you know, where's my buttermilk? Hey, I'm not going to let them set in the buttermilk, obviously, for very long. We'll get that going. I also heard the other day, not tomato related, but I heard the other day in the morning news that buttermilk helps ease the itch of mosquito bites. I don't know why. Why not other milk, but buttermilk it is. Seems expensive remedy. Alright, so tomatoes in the buttermilk first, and then you don't want too much excess of any of this stuff when you go from one to the other. So kind of let your excess drip off. First the flour. Again, shake off any excess you can, because it will just come off in the egg. The egg won't stick. The cornmeal adds a really distinct crispness. That's a good reason why it's used most often. And these are simply, we'll get it going here after the ravioli, I think, but these are simply just, you know, pan fried, a little bit of oil. Couple minutes on each side. It's a little hot. Like I said, about 2 minutes each side. The oil, they don't have a flat bottom pan either, so the oil's kind of floating to one side and kind of submerged. But oh, very good, very good. People love this dish at the restaurant. Well, if you want to make an entree out of it, some vegetables on the side, and whatever you like, obviously. You know, broccoli, add a little green color to it, got one this good. They've taken on a nice golden color. Plate these any number of ways. Just going to shingle them. Plate. If you wanted to garnish this, some chopped parsley or If I don't want to tilt it too much, it will fall, but there we go.